What? What?
Back up. Bro, are you serious? I'm calm. You're just immature.
Yes.
It's 3:32 a.m. on Father's Day weekend, and the live stream chat is surging with wide-eyed emojis as a grown man, known online as Island Boy, storms around the front steps of 21-year-old Jack Doherty's Los Angeles home. Moments earlier, Jack tossed out a flippant remark that most adults would shrug off and keep moving. But Island Boy treats it like a direct challenge to his masculinity, his livelihood, and bizarrely, even his parenting credentials. Instead of being asleep down the hallway from his two kids, he's lurking in the dim glow of ring lights, repeating the same grievance like a broken record. You disrespected me, bro. You can't talk to a father like that. Every syllable drips with menace and insecurity. Jack, seasoned in internet mayhem despite not yet being old enough to rent a car, tries the polite deflection routine. He offers water, cracks nervous jokes, even gestures toward the driveway, as if he's giving Island Boy an off-ramp back to sanity. Nothing works. Island Boy paces inches from Jack's face, spittle flying, alternating between reminding everyone that his collarbone is fractured and threatening to lay Jack out cold if that same collarbone were magically healed. The contradiction is almost Shakespearean. If I weren't injured, you'd be unconscious, but I'm still close enough to headbutt you. Chat scrolls so fast it blurs. Half the viewers begging Jack to swing, the other half clipping every second for tomorrow's highlight reels. 10 minutes of relentless chest puffing finally pushed Jack past his trademark calm. He places both palms on Island Boy's shoulders and nudges him back. No haymaker, no dirty hook, just a firm stop. The reaction is instantaneous and surreal. All that big dog energy evaporates. Island Boy staggers as though shoved off a cliff, clutching his ego more than his collarbone, eyes brimming with tears. Viewers watch in real time as a tough guy mask dissolves into panicked reality. He's 40-ish, broke, and live streaming an identity crisis while his toddlers sleep without him. That single shove sets off the chain reaction the algorithm loves. Island Boy pivots from predator to prey, shrieking about respect, about lawsuits, about getting his lick back, yet refuses every invitation to throw an actual punch. He invokes the collarbone again, but the crowd has heard the excuse too many times. It lands with the thud of an expired coupon. Jack's security detail finally arrives, though they barely need to lift a finger. Island Boy wails about unfair treatment, about being a father first, but the chat only sees a man who traded bedtime stories for clout points and lost both. The irony is suffocating. Island Boy cites his children as proof he deserves honor, yet every frame shows a dad willingly absent, parading rage for strangers at an hour when decent parents are laying out tiny socks for the morning. Jack weaponizes that irony with surgical precision. In a calm monotone, he reminds Island Boy that he's older, larger, and allegedly wiser. So why is he the one acting adolescent? Each rhetorical dart hits, and the tears flow harder. It's brutal, yes, but it's also textbook algorithm strategy. Keep your composure while your guest self-destructs, and the retention graph shoots skyward. Sadly, none of this erupts in a vacuum. The Island Boys have racked up mugshots, SWAT raids, and a recent video where one twin appears to kick Jack's girlfriend in the head during a separate clash. Their brand is violence against softer targets. Their kryptonite is anyone who stands up to them. Internet notoriety once masked that hollowness, but Jack's camera lens is unforgiving. When Island Boy collapses into full-on sobs, mascara-worthy tears shining under LED strips, he isn't just losing a fight. He's shedding the last illusion that brute posturing can paper over emptiness. Meanwhile, the attention economy tallies its gains and losses. Jack's subscriber count rockets by the hour, proof that controversy still converts to currency. Island Boy's reputation, already fragile, implodes. Memes of his tear-streaked face multiply across TikTok, each remix peeling another layer off the tough guy myth. For his children, the fallout will linger long after the trending tab moves on. One day, they'll Google their dad and hit play on footage of him weeping because a kid half his age finally drew a line. And there lies the tragedy. A father forfeiting bedtime snuggles so he can audition for virality on somebody else's channel. He sought relevance but found ridicule. He demanded respect but earned only reaction gifs. Jack understands that messy calculus better than most. Let chaos spin, remain the eye of the storm, and monetize the aftermath. Island Boy, chasing the same payday. Miss the fine print. Humiliation is the hidden fee. So what are we left with? A sobbing dad, a stone-faced 21-year-old counting super chats, 2 kids asleep and none the wiser that the internet just branded their father a meme, and an audience, millions strong, refreshing feeds for the next meltdown. In this economy, outrage pays, dignity costs, and children foot the bill. Remember, what you just watched might play like entertainment, but these are real lives fraying on camera. If you're wrestling with anger, reputation, or family turmoil, talk to someone who sees you as more than content. Because the internet never forgets, and the price of viral fame is always higher than the payout. This video is presented for commentary and educational purposes only. All events involve real individuals and documented conflicts. Nothing here constitutes professional, legal, or psychological advice. If you're facing similar issues, reach out to qualified support services.